Once upon a time ... or so we were told. But what if I told you that the fairy tales we grew up with, those magical stories of princesses, talking animals, and happy endings were not always so sweet? Tonight, we uncover the dark, twisted origins of the fairy tales you thought you knew. Let's start with Cinderella. In the original Brothers Grimm version, her stepsisters weren't just mean, they were vicious. To fit into the glass slipper, one sister cut off her toes, and the other sliced off her heel. And when the prince discovered their deceit, crows pecked out their eyes as punishment. Not exactly a fairy godmother's touch, is it? Next, we have Snow White. In the Disney version, the evil queen orders the huntsman to kill Snow White and bring back her heart. But in the original Grimm tale, the queen demanded more than just her heart. She wanted Snow White's lungs and liver, which she planned to eat to gain immortality. And at the end of the story, the queen was forced to dance in red-hot iron shoes until she dropped dead. A far cry from a poisoned apple and a true love's kiss. Now, let's talk about Little Red Riding Hood. In the version we know, a little girl meets a wolf in the woods, and a woodsman saves her just in time. But in the original French version by Charles Perrault, there was no woodsman. The wolf didn't just trick Little Red Riding Hood, he ate her. The end. No rescue. No happy ending. Just a grim reminder to children about the dangers of talking to strangers. Finally, let's uncover the truth about Sleeping Beauty. In the Disney version, a princess is cursed to sleep until true love's kiss awakens her. But in the original Italian version by Giambattista Basile, the story takes a much darker turn. The prince doesn't just kiss her, he assaults her while she's asleep. She wakes up to find herself pregnant with his children. And the evil queen, she tries to cook and eat the children. Yes, you heard that right. This is the story that inspired the fairy tale we know today. These stories were never meant to be bedtime tales for children. They were cautionary tales, filled with violence, betrayal, and moral lessons. So the next time you hear happily ever after, remember the dark origins of these fairy tales. Because sometimes, the truth is stranger and darker than fiction.